And this is a team that stands out on and off the court with their style. A shot from earlier as they made their way to the locker room. It's NBA basketball on 2K Sports. We're glad you could join us on this exciting Friday night matchup. Welcome everyone to the broadcast table. Chris Webber to my right, Greg Anthony to my left. I'm Kevin Harlan and David Aldridge on our sideline. Let's check out the Western Conference standings right now that we're here in the new year. You take a look at Los Angeles. They're down in 9th place so far, still early in the season.
And when I look at the Lakers, they're one of those teams that hasn't quite figured it out this year. A lot of talent, a lot of heart, but nothing to put them up on that next level.
Yeah, they're kind of in that caught in the middle type group. You know what I mean? You wonder if they need a personnel change to get over the hump.
Here are the starters for Los Angeles. Odom out there with Garnett. And there's Bryant, then there's Chauncey Billups, and it's Terry in at the pivot spot manning the middle. And for the Heat, they've got Anderson. Pippen is out there with Person. Then there's Hardaway, and it's Kane in at the 5, down low. And so the tip-off, it's Miami. Pippen with it, on the wing, Hardaway. Greg, we're still involved in the conference system. Does it hold relevance as we're looking here at the standings mid-season?
You know, for travel distance, yes, and there's also some tradition at stake. I mean, look, that said, in a perfect world, you'd like to see the best 16 teams make the playoffs each year, but we've had, you know, imbalance in conferences forever, so that's not going to change, but sometimes change is just necessary.
How about quickly for the playoffs? Would you like to reseed and take the top 6 teams, 1 through 16?
I would. I think that'd be a great idea.
And the second free throw, good. Here is Billups. Outside Bryant. Pass to Terry. Outside Billups. The pass to Odom. 4 on the shot clock. Over Pippen. That misses off the backboard. On offense, here are the Heat. Here's Hardaway. 29 points for him last game again.
Yeah, and don't forget about his passing. I mean, he didn't forget about his teammates. He was spreading the ball all over the floor.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Yeah, very little resistance. I mean, you had to bring much faster help than that.
Now here's Kobe. He picked up 24 points in their last one against New Orleans. Billups against Hardaway. Billups, no good.
That works just like they drew it up until the part where he short arms the lay.
With the teardrop and Hardaway with the lay-in. Hardaway has got his second basket of the game.
That's just great touch. The teardrop, well, that's all about feel.
Outside, Kobe. Pass to Odom. Back to Kobe. Takes the turnaround J. And again, the Lakers no good.
Oh, he found the open space for mid-range. Just maybe rush his release a little bit.
Pippen, the pass to Person. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. For Miami, they have shot 2 free throws, and they're 1 of 2 so far.
2 shots.
That one is off. And he sinks the second. The Lakers have gone 0 of 3 from the field to start the game. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Back to Kobe. Trying to get something going. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Yeah, the defender all over it.
Lakers shooting their first free throws of the game right now. And he makes the first. He hits one and misses one, each at the line. It's been a quick start for Miami.
And I feel they were the superior team, but they didn't take advantage of their opportunities and just could not close that game out.
Los Angeles trails by 5. Back to Billups. Nice ball movement here by the Lakers. Bryant up top, guarded by Pippen. Shot clock at 3. Here's Odom. Miami grabs the miss.
Their focus next trip has to be getting a high-quality shot. I mean, they don't want to start the game 0 for 5.
Hardaway passes to Kane. Anderson outside. Kicks it to Hardaway. Whistle blows. That's going to be a travel.
And a quick review, looking at some numbers here for Terry. First in blocks, and he's among the top 15 in rebounding. Just a powerful presence in the paint.
He has been a human highlight reel all season long. Clearly the best shot blocker in the game right now, and he has the numbers to back it up. Now here's Billups. He had an 18-point outing in their last game against New Orleans.
Yeah, and don't forget about his passing. I mean, he didn't forget about his teammates. He was spreading the ball all over the floor.
Here's Person, off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
Yeah, coach's pet peeve there, no box out.
Oh, it's simple. When you fail to put a body on someone, you're inviting a breakdown on the defensive glass.
Here's Garnett. He's been patient so far, nothing on the scoreboard yet. Passes it to Odom, and there's the whistle. Illegal screen. And here's a look at some numbers for him.
In the last 5 games, you can see the trend upwards for effective field goal percentage, and it shows you how confident he's playing right now.
Person against Billups. Person kicks to Hardaway. Back to Pippen. There's the 3. Garnett grabs the board. Los Angeles trails by 7. Inside, here's Kobe. Off with the layup. The Heat have gone 3 of 7 from the field since we've gotten underway. Person no good. And so Bryant will bring it up for Los Angeles. And this is their first time matched up with this year's Heat team.
And with this matchup being an East versus West affair, it will be the first of only 2 meetings between the teams.
Yeah, should be a fun game to watch. I mean, 2 teams that don't see each other that much. They'll learn a lot about each other tonight.
The Heat leading by 7. Anderson with the ball, picked up by Bryant. And Kobe Bryant gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. Dirk Nowitzki, he's checked in for the Lakers. Outside Pippen. Anderson outside. And they call an illegal screen here. And let's let's focus briefly on an area we often overlook. Point guard rebounding. Here are the leaders in that category over the past 10 games. Chauncey Billups fourth.
And it may not be the first thing you think about, but if you look at a lot of the all-time great point guards, their rebounding, that nose for the basketball is a big part of their game.
Yeah, these guys have that same nose for the ball. These are some scrappy players. They can hold their own in the paint with anyone.
Looking at Los Angeles, they took the win in their last game against New Orleans. Outside, Kobe, 5 on the clock. And finish off by Bryant.
Yeah, love seeing Bryant just get up and go for it. His leaping ability never ceases to impress.
Miami leading by 5. Here's Anderson, and he banks in the layup.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
Odom kicks to Billups. Pass to Garnett. That shot off. And Miami the other way now. Outside Pippen. To the paint. It's deflected. And stolen by Nowitzki. Goes up. And the dunk by Odom.
And that's how you do it, guys. Ball pressure and then get some runouts.
The Heat have gone 4 for 9 from the field to start this game off. On the wing, Hardaway. Back to Anderson. Yes, and it's Hardaway picking up the assist. Anderson's got 5.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Outside Odom. Six on the shot clock. Goes back up. And there's the nice layup by Nowitzki.
They've been sensational on the backboard to start this game.
And Miami calls their first time out of the game.
Adjustments are a part of the game, and the coach sees something he doesn't like here.
Yeah, I like the chess match that's going on here. Each team trying to find and exploit the favorable matchup on the floor.
And Los Angeles was for Miami. They have made 7 out of 9 when they've stepped to the line. Reggie, we hear this a lot. It's almost too popular now to say good offense beats good defense. Being a defensive-minded player yourself, do you agree with that statement?
Absolutely, Kevin. And the thing is, in today's game, when I played, there was an era, you could hold teams in the 80s and 90s. You could go a quarter and keep them at 12, 15 points. You can't do that now. It's different. You've got to be able to win stretches of 2 and 3 minutes. And honestly, you're right. The offense does dictate far more, but it doesn't discount the importance of defense. And if you still look at the reigning champs and the teams that have won titles recently, that's still one area that they're consistent in is their defensive approach.
Taking a look at Los Angeles. Chauncey Billups out there with Kobe. Then it's Odom, and it's Garnett, and it's Terry in at the 5. The free throw drops for Garnett. Greg, your son's been drafted. You were drafted in the NBA. As you look back on the process that you went through and your son Cole has gone through, what are some of the flags? What are some of the things that stand out to you?
First and foremost, boy, how time flies. I mean, it wasn't that long ago, at least
No
it feels
kidding.
like, that they were calling my name on draft night. But
91, right?
Yeah.
91.
Every stage of life, though, has its joys. And listen, to play the game I love and now see him playing it at this level, it's truly a blessing. And in his case, he probably loves it even more. He didn't grow up the way I did. He grew up just with a true love and passion for the game. So it's humbling and obviously something that I take great pride in.
You were taken out of UNLV 1991, number 12 overall. Remember it like it was yesterday. This is his first free throw of the game.
He's hit his free throws at a pretty good clip this year, 77%.
That free throw good from Hardaway.
And just over 80% from the line right now. A big improvement over what they shot in that first quarter.
Hardaway hits them both.
And no secret here. This is what you need to do with the lead. Hit your free throws. And they're having a great second quarter at the line.
Outside for Kobe. And that one goes long.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
Hardaway against Terry. Good work defensively by Terry. Los Angeles trails by 11. Here's Odom. Rebound by the Heat. Hardaway has got his fourth rebound in this one.
His offense has been non-existent tonight. This really hurt me.
Kept alive. Rejected by Kobe. And he recovers it. Anderson wide open. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Anderson's got 8 points.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Oh, yeah, and that's what you love about him. He shows no mercy, even with a comfortable lead.
Now, here's Bryant. You see those numbers, you can't help but do a double take. Are you serious? I mean, he's averaging 35 points a game. Now, here is Hardaway. Following the miss by Kobe Bryant. Anderson can't get it to go.
Well, that's just a lucky break for the deep. Yeah, keep giving him that shot. Bad things will happen.
The Heat leading by 14. Takes a three. Anderson can't get that one to fall.
Still plenty of time for him to contribute in this game, but it's a tough stretch he's going through.
And a nice shot by Bryant.
And they are absolutely stroking it from beyond the arc.
And so here is Miami. They've led by as many as 14 points. That'll be the second game of a 5-game homestand. It's Hardaway with the drive. And a missed layup. Los Angeles trails by 11. The pass to Bryant. Chance there to cut it to single digits, but it's off target.
And the stroke definitely lacking confidence this quarter. Nothing on target.
Anderson's shot is off.
He's got to be disappointed with his performance, but it'll be easier to swallow if they keep the lead.
And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Now we get a chance to check out Kevin Garnett. He's been fantastic over the last 10 games or so. 12th in rebounding, and of course, rim protection always at a premium. That's an important part of his game. Top 20 in blocks per.
And you mentioned how powerful he is on the boards, going full throttle at both ends every play. Really helping his team compete for wins. And the first one at the line is good. That's also good. So he hits both free throws.
And working, Kevin, themselves to the line here in the second. A nice way to get your offense going.
Pass to Hardaway. Back to Anderson. For the three. Good, and the assist goes to Hardaway. Anderson's got 11 points.
He's got 6 points from beyond the arc in this quarter. I mean, for the game, he's got 9 points from deep.
Timeout called the Lakers.
And that one was all about offensive execution, running your plays, picking your spots.
And as long as you do that, you put yourself in a good position to win, no matter if you're home or away.
Los Angeles trails by 12. Phillips passes to Garnett. Terry with it. Nice passing here by Los Angeles. Here's Billups, and it's blocked.
You know what kind of competitor he is? I know he's upset with his performance and with the score.
Pippen, the pass to Person. A three from Anderson. And again, Miami with the triple.
3 triples for him this quarter, 4 overall.
The Lakers shooting just 31% in the game. Here's Bryant. And Bryant slams it in.
And how about that? What a sensational finish.
Hey, you got to be able to get some hang time to do that one. Out to the wing. Here's Anderson. And there's another one for the Heat.
And with the height to see over people and the peripheral vision to do it quickly, Penny with the perfect setup.
Billups passes to Kobe. Lays it up off the glass. Kobe's got 9 points in the quarter.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
And here is Hardaway. 6 points for him. Passes to Anderson. Now Pippen. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. And then Hardaway with the dunk.
Oh, and the lead gets bigger on a ridiculous offensive sequence.
That dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop. Now here's Billups. 6 points for him. Oh, that's offensive interference. Let's take another look at the staunch defense during that mobile one block.
And those are plays that get you in front and keep you in front.
Miami leading by 15. Outside Pippen. Deep 2 from Anderson. The shot's good on the assist by Pippen. Anderson's got 18 points.
That's their 3rd straight make off an assist.
Billups kicks to Kobe. Out of bounds, Miami takes possession. Chance now to check out the NBA's most efficient scorers. And Miami making a change here. McNeil's checked in. Miami with the ball. 17-point lead, their biggest. Now here's Hardaway. He's got 8. Outside Pippen. 6 to shoot. Tipped away and stolen by Billups. Here's Bryant, and Kobe throws it down hard.
And there's that transition offense. Push the ball up the floor. The defense can't get set, and you can get some easy baskets here.
The Heat leading by 15. Anderson dishes to Hardaway. Shoots the 3, and it's Anderson that time on the assist from Hardaway. Anderson's got 21 in the game.
Oh, great ball movement there.
And the Lakers call time here.
And they just can't seem to get going offensively.
Yeah, they might be pressing a little. I mean, forcing some things. This is a good opportunity to calm everyone down.
And the Heat with some changes. Kane, he's checked in for Person. And Harris subbed in for Scottie Pippen. And then for Los Angeles, Childress is checked in, and it's Nowitzki in for Lamar Odom. Now here's Billups. He's got 6 and contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. And here's what the schedule for the Lakers looks like. On Sunday, then on Monday.
And that game against Memphis, it's going to be an all-out battle. And you just hope they are rested and able to execute their game plan, as it's going to be a tremendous challenge.
And he knocks down the first one. And so he hits both.
Oh, this is a big fella who has no problems at the foul line. I mean, a very smooth touch on his stroke.
Hardaway against Kobe. Harris outside. Pass to Anderson. Good ball movement here by Miami. Out to Harris. Takes a three. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Hardaway. Hardaway has got his 6th assist on the night.
Yeah, great outside shooting, really fueling this run.
Now here's Billups. He's got 6. He dishes it to Childress. Just 5 on the clock. There's the pass to Bryant. He trains it as the shot clock ticks down. Bryant's got 16.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Outside Hardaway. And Billups over to help. It's tipped. Here's McNeil. Guarded by Garnett. McNeil misses.
Some very aggressive defense to prevent the easy lay-in.
Nowitzki for 3. Kane grabs the board. Kane's got rebound number 5 here tonight.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
And Miami making a change here. He's checked in. The Heat leading by 17. Hardaway passes to McNeil. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
And the definition of teamwork right there on that alley-oop.
And Greg, what about the finish? Bringing it down with some thunder. Yeah. Now here's Kobe. 16 points for him. From down low. Tries again. Childress. Got a hand on it, and he gets it back. And 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot. And there's the call. Miami with the foul. This is his first chance at the line tonight.
This season, the percentage right around 72%, so not the kind of success he was hoping for.
He misses the free throw. Good on the second free throw. 41 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Outside Hardaway. Pass to Harris. Back to Hardaway. Garnett comes over to help. Harris outside. Passes it to E. No good on the triple. And so Bryant will bring it up for Los Angeles. They trail by 18. They've got the Hawks ahead of them in their next game, and it's in Atlanta. That'll be game 2 of 4 straight on the road.
Oh, you hear that sound? That's the flushing of the toilet right there.
Greg, a fierce two-hander. And through the first half, a pretty lopsided affair. Heat lead by 20. We'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again, folks. Ernie Johnson here with Kenny the Jet Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. It's the NBA on 2K Sports, and let's talk the first half. For the Heat, Kenny, what's your viewpoint?
They looked like they were playing an easy game of pitch and catch out there. The playmakers and finishers were in sync on every level. The assist disparity, now that was big. Now that's the reason why it's a blowout right now, and they played well.
Shaq, let's get your insight on the visiting team.
Well, with the way they struggled to defend the three-point line, it started to look like some warm-up drills. Do not be afraid to bring more defenders out high. They got to make life tougher on those outside shooters.
And that'll do it for our halftime report. Stay tuned for the second half. About to get underway.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Los Angeles trails by 20. Third quarter action getting rolling right now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's who's on the floor. On the floor for Miami, Anderson is out there with Hardaway. Then there's Person. Then it's Pippen, and it's Kane in at the 5 spot. They get it back. Here's Hardaway, and they convert it last on attempt number 3. Hardaway has got 10 points in the game. Pass to Garnett. Over Person. Will not go. This is off the front iron. Miami leading by 22. 14 feet away. The shot that time, not on target. Nice D from Odom. And Los Angeles guys shooting just 33%, struggling to get good looks. The shot's good from Bryant.
Yeah, and you got to know Bryant looking to shoot as soon as he gets the ball. The D can't give him any daylight.
Hardaway kicks to Anderson. Back to Hardaway. From the arc. That's good. He's 5 for 9.
His energy level has never dropped in this game. I mean, he's working his tail off. And the D struggling to keep up.
Now Billups. He's got 6. Now the pass to Terry. Clock at 4. The shot by Odom, no good.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
And it's out of bounds. And they say last touch by Garnett. How about that strong defensive performance for this half's mobile 1 block?
And read the play perfectly. Gets himself in the air at the right moment. Terrific denial.
Out to Hardaway. Knocked away. Like at 6. Bangs home the trifecta. Anderson's got 24.
Yeah, that's too good a look to give him from behind the arc.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Bryant goes to the reverse layup and drops it in. 20 points for him.
Man, he's got such a great touch and feel around the basket. He made that reverse look easy.
Anderson, the bounce pass. Here's Hardaway. Up again. Great positioning on the putback. Person's got his second bucket tonight.
I love his work ethic, not to mention his hands. You need both to convert those tip-ins.
Hardaway against Billups. And it's Bryant at the elbow. Kane grabs the board. Kane's got 6 rebounds in the game. Here's Hardaway, and then Hardaway with the dunk.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And how about then not settling? I mean, instead of being lazy with the shot selection, they go right to the rim.
Los Angeles calls timeout. Greg is a point guard. It's a nice passing here by Los Angeles. Now, here's Bryant. He's guarded close. Let's get some information from the 2K leaderboard. In about the last 10 games in the NBA, during that span, these teams have the most second chance points in the league.
I mean, both of these clubs rebounding at such a high rate. They're not just creating second chance opportunities, but even third and fourth opportunities at times.
And the first one drops. Farrell's checked in for Chauncey Billups. Both free throws good from Bryant.
This is as good as it gets from the charity stripe here in the second.
Here's E, defended by Bryant. Now E, he's got 10. Can't hit from 12. Pass to Farrell. To the middle, here's Nowitzki. Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup. Nowitzki's got 4 this quarter. And it's Harris with the ball for the Heat. It's an 18-point game. Raja, defended by Nowitzki. It's blocked. Harper with the ball. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game.
Oh, and just a soft touch on both ends of that pretty alley-oop.
I gotta say, when he threw the pass, I didn't know where it was going. Here's McNeil. He averages about 5 points a game. To stop the drought, he lays it in. And the Heat lead by 18.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
Yeah. Horrible effort. It appears they may be on the brink of giving up.
Passes it to E.
And how about the communication between teammates on that alley-oop?
And that's what you need to pull that thing off. Bryant passes to Farrell. He kicks it to Harper. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The Lakers need to get a shot off here. Puts up a 3, and they force the shot clock violation. Great team. And as we check out this year's contenders for the dunk contest, we get a look at some of the showmen, the best showmen in the NBA.
And with the names on that list, you know we're going to have a crazy competition this year.
And you look at Kobe Bryant, his athleticism is off the charts, and it doesn't go unnoticed, as you can see by how high he is in the dunk contest voting.
Yeah, no, the fans want him. I think the media wants him. Heck, he wants to be in, so I'm glad that he's in a position to take part.
So there you go, and as it's looking, this year's dunk contest is shaping up to be a fantastic competition. We'll keep you updated on the voting.
No doubt it's going to be a good one, Kevin. We've got players on that list who'll do things that you didn't even think were possible.
And that's a perfect setup. Solid screen, defender can't avoid it. Opens up a clear path to the bucket.
And it's out of bounds. The Heat able to retain possession here.
Now, taking a look at some stats for Kobe Bryant. He's been dominant over the last month. He's been putting up 35 points per, 4 assists and 4 rebounds. And the phrase stats don't lie absolutely applies here. He's been a monster on the court for this team.
He's oozing with confidence. I mean, and it shows. Every time he steps on the floor, he expects to dominate.
And really keeping the ball hopping around here offensively.
Outside Harper, here's Bryant, and finish off by Bryant.
No doubt about it, he has done a ton to help his team, but he's going to have to do even more if they want to have a chance to get back in this one.
Here's E, 10 points for him. Tipped away, Kobe with the steal. And finish off by Bryant.
And Bryant, just a superb athlete, terrific at just imposing his will on the defense on that drive.
Here's E, defended by Bryant. Los Angeles trails by 18. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Clearly a foul.
He shot 5 of 6 at the foul line. First free throw is good. Kane, he's checked in for Person. Kevin Garnett, he's checked in for the Lakers. Phillips comes in for Harper. Both shots good from the stripe. The Heat leading by 16. Harris kicks to Yee. 1:37 left in the third quarter. From the baseline. Rejected by Nowitzki. Left side, Billups. Bryant. And the dunk by Kobe.
And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg. Now here is Harris. He's got 11. Right side, Billups. And almost gets it to go, so he'll shoot 2 here.
And Billups is a clutch performer, someone who isn't afraid of taking big shots. I just love how fearless he is.
He's shooting free throws, number 4 in 5 here.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
And he makes the first. And Chauncey Billups drops them both.
Oh, not many players with the more steady hand at the free throw line than this fella.
On the wing, Harris. Inside. McNeil. Hardaway's checked in for the Heat. Los Angeles trails by 12. Here's Billups. 14 points for him. Garnett. And yes, a nice assist from Billups. Billups has got his 6th assist on the night.
His offensive skill set is off the charts. He has more than a few ways to punish you.
Here's McNeil. He has 6. Harris passes to Kane. Back to Harris. Over Billups. Harris, no good. They're looking to trim the deficit to single digits. Bryant with it. Picked up by Harris. The shot by Kobe, no good.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
You're exactly right. I mean, that's the kind of shot you're trying to work for at the offensive end.
And with that, the Heat lead is cut down to just 8 points with the bucket from Kevin Garnett.
That's what they're looking for. They need him to take on a bigger role this game.
Hardaway for 3, and so it's Miami holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break. And they've done a phenomenal job down low, so many of their points coming right at the rim. Back to the action after this word. And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this 4th period holds in store for us. Miami leading by 8. Taking a look at the Lakers. Garnett out there with Odom. Then there's Nowitzki. And there's Bryant. And it's Billups in at the point. And Dirk Nowitzki gets the whistle that time. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game. Harris outside. Here's McNeil.
You just enjoy watching Garnett be the aggressor on defense. A tall, wily guy who forces you to take tough shots. He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
This isn't like him, and he knows it. The best thing they can do is try to get him more easy looks.
Here's McNeil. Hardaway for 3. Hits that one through the hole, make him now 7 of 13 in this game.
The man has no heart, and that's
poor defense for a team that has a long way to catch up.
Yeah, D-like, that isn't going to get you back in the game. You have to stay connected to these shooters.
Now here's Bryant. They double-team Kobe. Left side Odom. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control. Yeah, I love the communication and the chemistry between those teammates.
Los Angeles trails by 13. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Nowitzki. And yes, a nice assist from Billups. Billups has got his 7th assist of the game with that last one. The Heat have gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started. Harris passes to Hardaway. Here's Kane, launches it, and again, Miami with the triple.
They've given up a lot of three-pointers here today.
Billups against Harris. The kick out to Odom. Here's Garnett. Another shot. Trying to get open is Nowitzki. No good on the layup. Miami leading by 14. Anderson outside. They double him with Nowitzki. Pass to Kane. Jacks up a three. Lamar Odom pulls it in.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
The drive by Bryant. The Heat making a switch here. Pippen's checked in. And Los Angeles making a change here as well. Terry's checked in. Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter. Hardaway against Billups. And again, no good by the Lakers.
His touch has been off tonight, and now his judgment is off too. I mean, come on. It's not a smart shot.
The feed to McNeil. Outside Hardaway. It's stolen by Bryant. Throws it up high. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there.
Well, so often we see this. Transition buckets off turnovers.
This is why coaches preach ball security to their teams. That sequence right there.
Billups against Hardaway. On the wing, Bryant. Outside, Odom. 6 on the shot clock. No good with the triple. And it's Miami's ball. They've gone on a 10-2 run, not allowing much. McNeil's shot's good. Los Angeles trails by 18. Outside, Kobe. Kobe draws the double. And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball. And Miami has possession. The Heat leading by 18. And out of bounds as Los Angeles gains possession. Person's checked in for the Heat. Hardaway against Billups. Down low. And Bryant the bucket on the assist by Billups. Bryant's got 18 points just in the second half. For Miami, they've gone 5 of 7 from the field since the beginning of the fourth. Strong work at that end of the floor. Pippen dishes to Hardaway. Back to Pippen. Teardrop shot. A rebound by the Lakers. Garnett's got rebound number 12 now. Tenacity on the glass. Outside Odom. Lakers passing it around. Bryant is doubled. The pass to Billups. Shot clock at 5. Makes it off the glass.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
Yeah, that's why he's hot. He's playing with a lot of confidence. That's why they're going to him with such consistency.
Now here's Anderson. Here's Hardaway. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Terry's got his 5th rebound in this one. Here's Bryant. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
And Bryant just plays without fear. In fact, he's constantly looking to score through the contact.
Greg, as a young player, one of your mentors was Patrick Ewing. How valuable was that to have that kind of guy tutoring you, mentoring you as you were just getting in the NBA?
I tell you, he was the consummate professional and really an incredible leader by example. This guy spent infinite amount of hours in the gym in the off-season honing his craft, first on the floor, last to leave it throughout his professional career, and that's something he had in common with all the truly greats who've ever played the game.
Anderson passes to Hardaway over Garnett. Hardaway, no good.
That's high-quality defense right there. Reading the situation, reacting, and making that a very tough jump shot.
Outside Pippen, and here's Anderson from the arc. Miami no good on that time either. And so Bryant will bring it up for Los Angeles. They trail by 11. Stolen by Anderson. Hardaway from outside. It's hauled in by Los Angeles.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Bryant looking over the floor. Pass to Odom. To the inside. And a miss there with a chance to cut the lead to single digits. The Heat leading by 11. Trying to end the drought. Rebounded by Odom. Odom's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Here's Kobe. Sinks the 15-footer. Kobe's got 39.
And you know what? He's really been one of the few bright spots for them, trying to will this team to victory.
Anderson dishes to Hardaway. Odom against Pippen. The shot from 20 feet away. No good on that one. And it's the Lakers the other way.
He's done a lot of the little things to help put them in front. I mean, but his offense has not been there for him tonight.
Count that one.
And when Garnett gets it that deep, the D is at his mercy. How about the extension and when he's able to get up on that low block?
Now a timeout called by Miami.
Things not going their way, and he wants to just try to talk this one over.
The defensive intensity has to pick up, and I'm sure coach is going to let them know that.
And now let's present our New Balance Player of the Game, Penny Hardaway.
As the ringleader of their offense, he has been on his game tonight, spreading the ball around, keeping everyone involved, making sure the offense never gets bogged down. He's just given them just what they needed at that point guard position.
He sure has given this crowd a treat tonight. This kind of performance only cements his status as a fan favorite. On the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. Well, I was able to hear the Heat coach go over his game plan during the break. He loves the aggressiveness on D. He said we're doing a great job of challenging everything they're trying to do. Stay active, talk to each other, don't let up. Kevin?
And here is Los Angeles now, following the 3 by Miami that went in. Pass to Odom, beyond the arc. Kane grabs the board. Kane's got 8 rebounds in this game.
If his performance this quarter is any indication, I don't think he's the one who's going to let them out of the hole.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today, ending with a basket coming off a pretty pass?
And here is Billups after Penny Hardaway just hit the 3. Shot by Odom, no good.
He's having a tough quarter scoring the basketball, unable to help them close this gap.
Outside Hardaway. Back to Pippen. Pass to Hardaway. Shot is good off the back rim and in. Hardaway's got 8 points in the quarter.
Yeah, letting it rip. They're just having fun right now.
But they're playing well as a unit, taking shots they know they can make and building this lead.
Now here's Billups.
That's the only way to hold him in check. He's got it inside. You got to have a body on him right away.
Hardaway. The shot from the low post is good. Hardaway has got 17 now, just in the second half.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
Starting to take over here, building a big lead that could ultimately prove insurmountable.
Ryan against Anderson. Anderson with the block. And he's able to get it back. Stolen by Anderson. Outside Hardaway. The dish to Anderson. Odom against Pippen. Shot clock at 6. Back to Anderson. There's the triple. That falls. Nice feed that time from Scottie Pippen. Pippen's got 6 assists now in the game. Timeout called the Lakers. Chris, we know the business of basketball is red hot. Franchise values are skyrocketing. And not only that, Chris, the NBA is America's most popular sport among those 34 and younger.
Well, yeah, it was cool, Kevin. That bodes well for the future, right? It wouldn't surprise me in the next decade or so if the NBA became the premier sport in the U.S.
Harris is checked in for Hardaway. Pippen kicks to Harris. Back to Pippen. And Pippen slams it in.
And this offense is in a perfect rhythm. And you can see how they're finishing their plays.
Yeah, right now it feels like they can't miss. We'll see how long they can make this last.
Now here's Billups. Nowitzki outside. Back to Billups. Here's Terry. And here's Bryant for 3. Kane grabs the board. Heat on offense. They're rolling here on a 15-point run.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout, big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for the Heat.
Tonight, they did a great job of getting everyone involved. They had the good passing, and that led to some open shots.
Solid play, definitely, Kevin.
And it'll advance their win total up to 12 on the season.
And so they win their first game against this squad. It's a 2-game season series, and they'll be going for the sweep the next time they face off.
That's good from Harris. We know Greg the end. And so Miami takes this one by a big margin. And the outcome of this one was never in doubt.
And boy, they really put in a supreme effort. It just felt like once they had that lead and it was comfortable, they were not going to relinquish it.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Chris Webber, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. So long and good night, everyone.